Welcome to the Weekend Toy Review. I'm Mark, this is Prime Toy Media, and today we're going to take a look at the Amazon original Invincible action figures. These are from Diamond Select Toys. Diamond makes a bunch of the Marvel Select figures. They've got statues, all kinds of good stuff. So I was glad to see when they came out with these Invincible figures. We've got Invincible himself, Mark Grayson, and his dad, Omni-Man. They're the first two in the line. We will get around to, what's her name? Eve and, I don't remember. The two more coming soon. They're on pre-order. So, anyway, without further ado, give the video a like, comment below what you'd like to see maybe in a future video. We open toys old and new and all kinds of properties and brands and styles. I pretty much like everything anymore. And if you haven't subscribed, so you don't miss anything, let's get going. All right, starting off, we've got Invincible himself. Great big picture window, big window at the top to let light in. If you're an inbox collector, you can see all the accessories. We'll get a closer look outside of the box of those. Really cool artwork of the cartoon series. These are based off the cartoon, the Amazon cartoon, and not the comic book, so the styling's a little different than you may want. I can't remember who put them out, but there is a line of Invincible figures based on the comics that came out a little while ago. Quick bios on the back of the box is nice if you're unfamiliar with the character. You can read those on your own. And then, of course, pictures of the toys. Same thing with Omni-Man. You can see all his accessories inside the box. Big windows again, same back. So essentially, other than the art of the character, the boxes are the same. So let's crack them open. All right, just because it's easier to show you guys all the accessories on here before I pop them out. It's a nice 2 clamshell design, so there's no tape holding anything down. But so you got 2 heads, the normal just smirking, and then the I'm getting angry. The baseball mitt from the series, no spoilers here, but when he plays baseball with his dad, you've got a loose ball and a ball with a little flame effect. Piece of concrete with some rebar to beat over his head. Enough extra hands to get any pose and look that you're trying to do. And a nice little addition that I wasn't expecting is the stand that I'm assuming has a hole in his back. So you can prop him up in a flying pose. But we'll see that when we get it out. Similar with Omni-Man here. He's got his normal just smirking head. He's got his angry grr head. In-hand baseball. Just the empty hand. Another flying hand. Grippy hand, his fists. Baseball glove. And a stand for him as well. His stand isn't as big as Invincible's. You can see Invincible's is a much larger stand size. I'm going to assume that's because of the cape getting in the way, but I could be wrong. So let's get the rest of the way out of here. All right, Mark Grayson, Invincible out of the box. You can see pretty good likeness to the cartoon. There's that hole I was talking about for the stand, which is different than, like, a lot of them have the clampy that just go around the waist. So that's interesting. I don't know if I'll like that or not yet. We'll find out. But articulation wise, it's got the rocker pivot feet. Does he have double knees? Nope. Single knee, just fine. Upper waist swivel. Bends there. You can twist them a little bit at the upper chest, but doing so just looks kind of awkward, so I wouldn't do it. No real crunching motion. Arms go all the way around. Single elbow. Hand spin. And can pop out, obviously, because it comes with all the extra hands. And his head rotates in the typical exorcist fashion that you expect from most any toy. It's cool that he's got the skinnier physique right? So it's not just a remold of Omni-Man. You can see side by side, the arms are definitely different sizes. So I don't know if we'll get a repaint of him in a different, maybe bloody, or just a different outfit eventually, or if there's other skinnier characters I'm trying to remember from the show that this body style might work with. The peg just pushes in. Boop. So you can do, make them fly and do other poses as you will. Just wanted to show it actually works. It also comes apart in multiple pieces, so you can reconfigure it as you seem fit to make it shorter or longer, which is a nice touch, right? Or have the hinges be at different areas, obviously. Trying to get the head off my figure, that pin shouldn't have broke, but it was stuck in there pretty good, so keep that in mind. I'm either going to have to glue this head back on or try and pop that pin out, and who knows what I'll do now. Crap. Disappointing. Doesn't make me want to try and swap the hands out at the moment either then, for the fear that the same thing will happen, but what's the worst that happens? How much more broken can he get, right? Baseball glove hand, grippy hand. What's odd about the Mark figure is none of the hands that he comes with. He's got 2 open hands, another grippy hand, and the punchy hands that were on to begin with. He doesn't have a good hand to hold the loose baseball. So that's kind of awkward and bizarre. So, oh, you can do crazy splits, just noticed. Interesting. Anyway, let's move on to Omni-Man. Omni-Man, not a rubber cape, it's rubber-ish. It's more like a hard plastic. You're not blowing this in the wind. Same articulation as Mark Grayson, Invincible's figure. Single knees, weird crotch bending, up and down foot articulation, and he's got the pivot as well. Single elbows, up in rotation on the arms. Pretty standard articulation. Cape does inhibit him going all the way straight back, but unless you're looking to break his arm, there's no reason to do that. His head is stiff. It should turn, especially if I'm supposed to be able to pop it off and stick the other head on. But try some hot water. I'm not gonna try cracking this one either until I can loosen it up. Paint wise, it's a pretty standard, looks like the cartoon character. Two-tone, white and red. What's nice is one of his hands actually holds the baseball, and it's already in there. It's not a loose ball from the Mark set. So it's got a grippy hand and a glove, as well as, like I was showing you before, his grabby hands and super flying hands. His pole is, like I said, it's more limiting because of the cape. Let's get that in there. And so it can hold them up. It also has a foot peg on there if you want them just to use it as a standing peg, because you're not really going to get much of a flying look other than the floating with the one knee up kind of style, if that's what you want. Overall, I liked the series. I thought the sculpts are pretty good of the faces. Very, very good likeness of the cartoon. and looking forward to the other figures. Just disappointed in the broken head, and I'm gonna have to try and crack that out, and I don't know if gluing it's even gonna work, because what'll keep it from just snapping again. So oh well, if you like to see these videos, you want to see more, let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Just real quick, I want to see, the Diamond Select figures are usually closer to 7 inches. He's coming in, yeah, just over 7. So get a good reflection of that light. So they'll both scale real well with the McFarlane figures and the other Diamond Select toys. So again, thanks for watching. I'll have a few pictures. I'll see if I can fix the head or if I'm just gluing that particular head back on the body. And I'll see you next time. Bye.